up to its perch in turn number 2. Nick Minoni to bring the field down. They roll off of turn number 4. Bergstrom on the outside, up on the throttle first. He'll set sail down into turn number 1.
Bergstrom with a great restart. He'll take the lead as they head through the corner. Side by side throughout the field. The top 4, though, have separated a bit. It's the 41 of Massa all over the rear bumper of Souza as they exit turn number 4 and head down the front stretch.
Avila backsliding on the top side as he is getting past wholesale style. Doug Benoit just squeezing by. Amy Arsenal down on the inside there. Up on the outside, Mike Henricks trying to climb that ladder as they come off of turn number 4. Souza's got his hands full with Massa down the front stretch.
Single file, your top 5.
Trouble down off of turn number 4. Senkowitz in the 23 and the 95 of Alice Benoit getting together.
Does. They'll take it into turns 3 and 4. On the throttle they are. Green flag in the air. Bergstrom with another good jump. Holds the lead down into 1. Here comes Lenny Souza all over his rear bumper.
Souza didn't get a good start the last time, but this time he gets a good run down to the inside. Minoni slides up high as Danny Massa tries to thread the needle as they come off of turn number 4. 3 wide for third. Look at Avish Renard and the 0-3 of Mike Henricks go at it as they come off of 2.
Down into third position, though. That's a 0. The new look for Greg Perry as he's all over the rear bumper of Souza as they exit turn number 4. Up on the outside, Danny Massa, though, looking to run that lane up to the lead. He takes third place away, looking for second.
Down off of turn number 2, Bergstrom looking for his first career win. Leads the charge off of turn number 4 as Minoni gets sideways. Morissette spins. We're under yellow. Top 4 rows.
They head through the corner, turns 3 and 4. On the gas is Bergstrom. Souza right side by side as they drag race into the corner. Souza with the edge on the outside lane. Little loose there, able to save it. And he'll take the lead down the backstretch.
Souza gets a monster run up on the outside and takes the lead as they come off of turn number 4. Greg Perry trying to follow through up top. He's got Henricks up top right behind him as they hit turns 1 and 2. Battle for second up top. The green and orange of Perry gets the run.
Henricks way up high there looking for 5th place. He's going to get a bit out of the groove and drop back. Massa will hold on to that position in 4th as he's all over the rear bumper of Bergstrom as they exit turn number 2. Perry will take second.
Trouble down off of turn number 4, the 95. Danny Perry and the likes of the rest of the field as they come off of 4. Green flag unfurls. Back underway down into turn number 1.
Perry gets a nice run. Dove exiting turn number 2, and we got a car around in the middle of 1 and 2. That is a 92.
Try it again as the field tightens up down into turn number 3. Kyle Souza looking over as they come off of turn number 4 up on the throttle. Souza with a half a car length jump down into turn number 1. Perry hanging tight off at 2 down the backstretch.
Down the backstretch they go. Perry on that outside lane of Lenny Souza. Bergstrom down on the inside, looking to take that second position away from Perry as they race across the stripe. Perry hanging tough.
Bergstrom continues to hold on to that third position as they battle behind him side by side. Avish Renard having her best run ever. Bergstrom, Perry make contact. Bergstrom goes around, does a 240. And can't get the TTM Motorsports machine refired. He is stuck on the berm, and we are right back under yellow.
With the 49 of Blackwell rounding out your top 6. Field runs through 3 and 4. Green flag in the air. Lenny Souza down on the inside. He'll hold the lead through 1 and 2, but Perry gets a little loose there. Lose a bit of an edge. Massa looking underneath.
Perry sliding up the racetrack just a hair, allows the inside lane to open up, and here comes Danny Massa sliding in the open door, looking for some running room as they hit turn number 3. Benoit is now up inside the top 4, and how about the run by Plemons in the 67? He started scratch on the field. He has now cracked the top 5.
Plemons looking to the inside here of Avish Renard as they battle door to door down the front stretch for 5th. Chouinard holding tough on the outside lane, but Plemons doing great down on the inside. And here comes Perry on the outside for the lead.
Perry using a little bump and run as Souza gets loose off the corner. Perry winds up that outside lane. His number is at the top of the leaderboard at lap number 11, but here comes Souza back to the front.
Perry with another little love tap there as they're single file through your top 4, exiting turn number 4. It's Perry looking to the outside again, down on the rear bumper of Souza as they go through 1 and 2. Massa hanging strong in third as well.
Plemons and Chouinard continue to race side by side for that 5th spot. Plemons takes it away. How about Manoni and the run back up through the pack in the highway recovery machine while they race 3 wide there as Hendricks is back on a tear. He's got a dozen laps remaining. Can he crack the top 5?
Speaking of top 5, the 67 of Plemons, he is sitting comfortably in that 5th position, attempting to chase down the number 2 of Doug Benoit as they head down the backstretch single file through your top 5 as they all attempt to chase down our leader, Lenny Souza.
Souza continues to set the pace. Perry in the number 2 spot, trying to close back in on the tail end of that blue and white number 31. Massa sits 3rd on the grid with Benoit and Plemons your top 5.
Exiting turn number 4. 9 laps to go. This time by as they cross them off. Perry and Massa battling for second as Massa all over Perry's bumper. Perry with a nice run into turn number 3 though. Able to hold on to that position, holding that low lane. But Massa continues to chase him down through 1 and 2.
Off the corner they come, nose to tail. Massa doing a little bumping and grinding himself right behind to the tail end of that 0 as they roll down into turn number 3. 7 laps remain this time across the board. A little bit further back, keep your eyes on the black and silver 03. Mike Hendricks was up inside the top 5 early on. It seemed he had a tire going down. He has worked himself back up through the field and currently sits 7th on the grid. He and Manoni battling for position as Nick tries to get a handle on that machine. Hendricks slides by. Blackwell fills the hole down on the inside.
Blackwell looking low on Manoni now as they exit turn number 2. As you see Hendricks, he's starting to pull away from their pair, looking to chase down 6th place. That's Ava Chouinard, or 5th place for Ava Chouinard, as Hendricks running through turns 1 and 2.
Down the backstretch they go and into turn number 4. Your leader continues to be that blue and white number 31, Lenny Souza. Last year's most improved driver in the pure stock division. Trying to start off the season, a rough night on opening night. Tonight he leads the charge with 3 laps remaining. Some lap traffic around him. Brightman keeps high, lets the leaders through, and he's got clean and green to the checkered flag.
Lenny Souza down the backstretch, but it's a 3-car battle right now as Danny Massa in 3rd, Greg Perry in 2nd. 2 laps to go. Can Perry wheel that thing to the lead?
2 more circuits, make it a lap and a half. As Massa hard on the brakes down into turn number 1. Plemons is up to 4th now. What a run that driver has had. The Uncasville, Connecticut native has worked himself up to 4th after starting scratch. 1 lap to go. Souza leads the charge off of turn number 2.
Down the backstretch they go. It's Lenny Souza continuing to lead. He approaches some lap traffic. 1 last run for Greg Perry. He's not going to make it happen across the stripe. Lenny Souza takes down the victory. 2nd place goes to Greg Perry. Danny Massa in 3rd. A great run for 4th place Aaron Plemons. And 5th to Doug Benoit as the 92.
To bounce back.
Yeah, no kidding. I'd like to thank my crew. I mean, this was unbelievable. Guys worked really hard all week, put it back together, and just car was awesome tonight. Really was. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Richie's Insulation, RK Home Service, Apollo Safety, Sanford & Son, and Atlantic Water Technologies.
You had that earlier restart. Greg got by you. You were able to get back by him. But before that, it looked like the car was struggling before that first caution came out.
No, not really. I was trying not to get into the guy in front of me, so I was trying to take it easy a little bit. Once the door opened up, then it was time to go.
Congratulations. A great way to bounce back from last week.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'd like to thank the Speedway. Without the Speedway, we wouldn't be able to do this.